Philadelphia. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 43, the right-hander from...
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Miami, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Well, he drops a leadoff bunt for a base hit. Now, a lot of times, leadoff guy, you know you only get one pitch, one opportunity. You got to execute it because they're expecting you to bunt. But if they're not ready, you got your one shot. He took his shot, and it paid off.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a curveball in for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Blanco is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
In is Christian Yelich. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfaro waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Digging in, Pedro Florimon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Florimon.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Pitch on the way. Popped high in the air. Dietrich is there for it. 1 out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, I'm looking for signs of life from Tommy Joseph. He had only 2 home runs last month, which is not good for a guy that hits in the middle of the order. They're going to need a lot more production and a lot more power from him moving forward. They expect it, and so do I.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Here's a swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Coming to the plate now, number 5. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. And this is popped up back behind second. And Aviles is there to take this one in for route number 2.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Line drive to center field. Yelich is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 down.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking out there at Freddie Galvis. You know, when this guy came up, everybody thought he was going to really turn into a pretty good defender. I think he's become a great defender. He can go get it and has the arm strength to throw the ball from deep in the hole, which is really impressive.
Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
In now is A.J. Ellis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled back. Grounder down. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. He's been on some kind of cold streak. Even talk about maybe having to sit him down. His average had dropped below 200. That's a big knock and a confidence builder.
Into the box now, Mike Aviles, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Ready with another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Hit hard up the middle, and Aviles will not be able to track it down. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Blanco. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, number 43. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Three and 0 now.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Pedro Moramon.
Into the box, Pedro Florimon.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Urena. 9-1-2 due up.
Jose Urena.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Popped up. Joseph is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Miami down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Freddie Galvis.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, number 5, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Standing in now, Ty Kelly. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
In now, Tommy Joseph. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And that'll get over the wall, in fact, so 2 runs will score, but not the third.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Hyun-Soo Kim, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Blanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Runner on third base finds himself down 2-0. Look, there's no reason to give him anything good. If you walk him, sets up the double play.
Ready with the 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Grounded softly to the right. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. But look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Phillies have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Too high. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kelly giving chase. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Here's a check swing and a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game
Now
between the two
third
teams
baseman,
already. Got to
Derek
tell you, as a pitcher,
Dietrich.
this is a little painful for me to watch.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances
17,
there.
A.J. Ellis.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. Into the box now, number 43. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit, or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Stanton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once
Second
again,
baseman.
Pedro Florimon.
Pedro
He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Well, he's throwing poorly in this game. One of the reasons why is the first pitch strike. He's less than 60% to hitters throwing a strike on first pitch in this game, and you just can't survive that way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
13,
so far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward right center. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Mike Aviles. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Mike Aviles.
Now a ball line fouled up and over the Phillies dugout. And Aviles will watch this one miss, and it evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss, and Aviles is down on strikes, 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Ichiro Suzuki will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ichiro Suzuki.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, and a dozen RBIs. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. The 2-0 to Ichiro. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Little dribbler up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-0. Kyle Bearclaw, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Kyle Bearclaw.
Now at the plate, number 5. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Number 5.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back in standing. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
From the stretch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready once again, Hyun-Soo Kim. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And now the tag is applied. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian
In is
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 once more. On the ground up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They're down 4-0. Digging in once again, Andres Blanco. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Andres Blanco.
He's set, and the pitch. Line to the right side. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plan's to go up the middle, good things can happen.
In now, number 43. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Pedro Florimon. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich is under it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Adam Morgan.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's taken for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And 2-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Florimon backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Striding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes on 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kim ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, A.J. Ellis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out and a runner on second base. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance, Mike Aviles. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Another 0-2 home. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Florimon ranging into shallow right, and the inning is over. One left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Junichi Tazawa will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Miguel Rojas is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 19.
Ready for another shot now, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Number 5.
Stepping in, number 5. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
And that'll bring in Ty Kelly as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Realmuto charging in on it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luis Garcia.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Kelly has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Digging in to try it again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, but this will land untouched. Ground ball right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 249 career. And the Marlins get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a double play victim last time around. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 2. Now at the plate, Tommy Joseph. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Tommy Joseph.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. No movement on base. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Michael Franco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. To short, reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Nighttime shot of Philadelphia City Hall as we're back for the 9th inning from Citizens Bank Park. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Hector Neris.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Realmuto.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Derek Dietrich.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
A.J. Ellis.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Ellis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled at the plate. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Miami, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. Number 43 earns his 5th winner of the year. Jose Arena was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.